Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Will Dragon and this is Timberborn. We are back at our very inappropriately named settlement called New Dam, which does not have a dam anywhere in sight. And we just went and built in the last stream our beautiful bow tie farm, as it was lovingly named by somebody on Discord. But that's pretty much what it is, and it is beautiful. We now have access to a lot more foodstuffs, which means our happiness shot up. The only food we don't have is mangrove fruits and algae rations, which the rations we just don't have turned on yet. We have one farm coming in. Do we have any algae? Do we have any algae? We do have 70 algae. So I could go and turn on the food factory that will go and then process me some rations, but just haven't turned that on yet, quite frankly. We do have 505 eggplant rations and 376 fermented cassava already. So those are coming in beautifully. We don't have anywhere for our fermented soybeans yet, and I believe that yes, we do have a mushroom thing turned on, but we don't have any mushrooms yet. So we'll have that coming in and fluctuating. I mean, everyone's eaten fermented mushrooms. We just don't currently have any in stock. That's all right. I mean, it's not up to full power. As you can see, we have 4 farms still paused. As I said, we still have the algae rations not yet turned on. We have cleared a lot of trees, which I didn't realize. So that's been done. So we need to go and keep giving them access to clear more trees, because we are going to do beautiful things with this mountain, folks. We are going to do beautiful things. Let's go ahead and turn it on to a little bit of faster speed. Now we need to... Problem is we need to actually get access to destroy most of these trees, and it is horrible to do so. And then I'm going to go and build that there as well. That will give us access to get to some more trees. And go and build that there as well. That'll help us start to come left and right. We need to continue making our way all the way up the mountain. I want to get rid of all of these trees so I can start to do something on this mountain. Now, something else we need to look at is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pods, which means we should have a stable population of 70. We currently have 113. The average beaver happiness being plus 60. Some of them are creeping into plus 80 because, as you saw, there were a couple with a 38 and a 39 in there. But our average is keeping us at plus 60. So with the plus 60, as you can see, we're gaining 43 extra beavers, which is about right. I mean, we would have slightly popped over because I did have 2 extra pods for a small smidge. But yeah, so about 43. Now, we're going to go and double that because that goes up to 120%. So we need space all up probably for about 160 beavers. Now, we have space up here for 100. We've got an extra space here for 16, but we are probably going to be taking that away because that should be a food warehouse. So we need 6 more houses. And go ahead and do this. I, of course, have plans. Alright, so at level 1, we've basically destroyed this all the way down to the base of the map. Like, I don't... If I double check, I don't think they'd let me place any more dynamite because there's nothing to blow up. Oh, they would. Interesting. But I'm not going to. I am not going to. What I am going to do is 100% continue with this mountain. Ah, this is where all my workers are. It's like, why aren't they chopping down trees anymore? Because they're all over here, of course, building my bad water release mechanism. Now, there were a few other things. I did some experimenting. Let's just go full speed. I did some experimenting in between these episodes. And if I build myself a little kind of like release valve, it massively helps control the surge when it comes out. Because, I don't know, there's just not so much pressure built up, which is, I don't know. I find it interesting that this game has the concept of pressure, to be honest with you. But it does. Because, you know, flow rates and that kind of stuff seems a little bit set on this game, suppose you could go and say. But yes, it very much is in that method. Let's go and you need to permeable floor all of that. And we also need to levy all of this. Let's get right in here. What's exactly holding us up? I assume it's because we're kind of going one by one. I mean, yeah, we are building across, so that's all fine. We should have... Let's click on this. Logs, planks, and metal blocks. We've got planks, we've got metal blocks, and we've got logs. So yeah, it's not a material thing. It's literally just a, well, distance, I suppose, and building thing. We're missing 14 workers. And, you know, they're going to be our builders. We've got 3 building huts paused. That's because our workforce needs grew massively when we put the food platform online. I don't want to build another beaver pod. Like I said, with happiness, we're going to be getting a lot more beavers anyway. Question is there anything I can easily do to just knock that happiness up a little bit? I mean, not really. I could go and lump a bunch of scratches everywhere. That might be a temporary fix. And it would basically just get us up above the next... We'd get an extra 20%. Extra 20% being another 14 beavers. You know? Would help our beaver society grow beautifully. And so... Decorations? No. Well-being. We don't actually have any scratches, ladies and gentlemen. Please destroy this tree. And then I'm just gonna go and put... These are all temporary. Let's get those beavers scratching that itch. Oh, and then let's get... I mean, this should be, I would hope, enough. Let's get that itch scratched, ladies and gentlemen. So that's just a little temporary. Let's see if we can boost our happiness just up by another point or 2 on average. And, you know, get ourselves that extra 14 odd beavers. We don't have too many injured. Building lacks materials. What are you lacking? Eggplants. Ah, yeah, they're coming. They're coming. Don't you worry. I mean, we've got a lovely 600 on the old ration. Ration point. And so let me see. What else? Where else can I potentially chuck a set of stairs to help me get to some trees? Put you in there. We'll go ahead and... Fortunately, this is the double step down. It's going to be a very big pain in the butt. We're going to get to those. I mean, that one is... I don't even know how I get to it, to be honest with you. I have to, like, destroy this and then climb down and then... I don't know. The developer of this map, you've made a great map. You've put so many trees on this... this little mountain in so many annoying ways. I hate you for it. Doesn't need to be destroyed. Yep, I mean, like this one as well. It's just without the ladders mod. Oh gosh darn it, it's hard. We need to we've got a tree all the way down in there as well, which again, unless I go and start blowing things up. And is that 2 down as well? And I think it is. It's been a 2-deep hole. Let's get some of these. From this side. Where did I build the stairs down? What if I feel like I'm doubling up here somewhere? Oh no, the stairs down are on that side. Alright, well then that'll help us get to these, and then we can step up to some of the other ones as well. Or build something to go across, or... I don't know. Go and chuck that in there. That'll help us get to the other ones. So much work just to clean up this mountain. Obviously, we're building everything else in the background. Our happiness should go up at some point soon when we get to nighttime, because these back scratchers... There you go. Everybody scratching that itch. Those back scratchers are very popular. But yeah, that should help us get rid of a lot of these trees. We will simply have to work from there. Let's do in there as well. We'll simply have to work from there. And do what we can. Now we have plenty of water. Plenty of food. No worries about that. So increasing our beaver population isn't a problem. And as I said, that should slowly start to increase now. 30... I think 37 was the threshold. Yes, it was. So averaging 37, or maybe if we're lucky, a 38. And how much does a back scratcher get us? Looks like just a +1. That's okay. Oh, beautiful. Look at all of this. This is coming together in many directions. Yeah, it's the only thing we're lacking. Like I said, it's just some workers. And I don't want to take away haulers or anything, because they're really important to my industry. We have one person digging us up some dirt, which I am going to need some dirt, so I'm going to leave him to do what he's doing. He's doing good work. He's doing good work. Yes, right. So I'm going to go and... focus on building myself that relief valve. Now... Where do I build this relief valve? Where would look nice? I mean, I was thinking of maybe continuing to use the aqueduct. You know, maybe building a little feature piece out here. Or I was thinking of having something coming out of the bow tie in this direction. That's what I'm currently leaning towards. Bow tie might be a little bit harder. I have to build from underneath the bow tie and then have it come out. But I think it will also be much nicer, if I'm honest. And what would I need? It will have to be 3 wide. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So it would be just here, just past those guys, although I could extend it a little bit. That starts to involve multi-layering, so to say. That can get a little bit annoying. Let us go and 1, 2, 3. 3. Think that's as high as I want it, because it is going to be one down. Nope, I've gone and messed that up. Why? I think I need to be one further back. Just double check that before I destroy anything. Not in danger of them coming along and building it because they can't reach it. That's all good. No, we still can't. Why not? The difficult thing is if I take down layers to build this, I still can't kind of see what I'm doing. Oh, here comes wet season. Go and turn my pumps on momentarily. Okay, that works. Interesting, I'll leave that there a second. They've got plenty of other things to build. I shouldn't have to worry about them. About them getting to it before I'm ready. Right, now we can go and drop down the layers and I can have a look at this. Okay, yeah, it was just massively... Oh, because I counted from that thing because I'm an idiot. Of course, we have to go from where we are. Never mind. Yes, that was me being silly. Then, so what we will need is... Rain blocks. And some permeable floor. And let's go and have a look at this at full height. Now, what little feature piece do I want to do? Hello, GIF. How are you this morning? Welcome to the stream. That's going to be a little waterway coming out here. Question is, how exactly do I want to decorate it? Now, of course, it's going to be coming out onto land, which will just kind of flood this area. Which is okay. I'm good as well. Thank you for asking. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if I just said that, but hey. Welcome twice, maybe. You join me as I decide to how do I prettily design things. And a flame, yeah, it's only a 2x2. Bit of a shame. I'm not going to get another tribute to ingenuity up here. Definitely not. But I could go over the top, which, let's be honest, I go over the top quite well, so let's have... Oh, wait, we need to move that impermeable floor. That's not going to work. Can't build dirt blocks on impermeable floors. Ah, yes, they've gone and changed how you place overhangs now. You actually have to start in an overhang position. No, so that needs to... Right, so something like this. And I think I want... Let's take out this one. Of course, I have to get up here just to build this as well, so... It's going to be fun in games. We haven't had announced what comes next. And then, as I said, we're going to go over the top. We're going to have a pair of Flame of Unity just on the top there. I think, actually, most of it I could build by if I knocked out this fence and allowed them to walk down here, which I might just do. I think it'll be the easiest way. A pair of Flame of Unities to finish framing that off, along with block and a pair of bells, so they know when work starts and finishes, because that's important for Iron Teeth. They have to know when work starts and finishes. Excuse me, and that should hopefully be enough for that to come out there. I don't know, maybe I should put this... Although it doesn't matter if these buildings flood, I don't think. I don't think a Flame of Unity can count as flooded. I don't know, actually. Not entirely sure on that. This is a decoration, it's not a working building. What I will do is I will go and add that there, because that technically puts it from 1 edge to 3 edge, which gives it a much better increased flow rate. What else I will do? All right, I've designed it and I know what it's going to look like. Let's remove those. That should allow me to get to everything to build it. Let me add some temporary stairs and scaffolding. And we are going to remove those buildings and path that up. That should allow... Too far from a district. Well, we can reach this back one, which makes us allowed to be started. I don't know how we're going to quite... Yeah, we can reach the 3 close ones. I don't quite know how we're going to go with building all of this, because you can't technically build down through dirt, and it is underneath everything. I'm not entirely sure how that one's going to go. We might have to play around with that. But let's just also double check. Go down a couple layers. Yes, there is a very nice gap, and it has all been impermeable floored. Then all I would have to do is... Oh, it's a dirt block. I would actually have to blow it up, which would be... And where are we? We are... not that I'm going to be able to see that, but we're in line with... I don't know, how to measure that off, really. Yeah. Damn it, I put us either there or the one behind it. I'm not entirely sure which. Does this go through to the... Oh, it does. Not that I can see anything, but... I believe it was that one. Yeah, no, it should be that one. Leave? Wow. This is the only thing that's still quite confusing when it comes to this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, it will be just below the metal square. And in the middle of this thing. So in the middle of this thing, just below the metal square. So that one. This eggplant seedling, please do not replant once you've gone and destroyed it. Oh, and here's a good bit of fun. They start building the dirt first, especially the overhang stuff. Things could get real fun. I do think I actually might need to build this from the bottom. I'm just waiting for the construction below to be finished. Oh, well, there's that at least. That might help a little bit. But anyway, so we just gone and that's going to be our pressure relief valve, so to say, for this system. Because when we get a bad tide, we get a horrible surge. And I did test that building a little bit of a pressure relief thing makes a huge difference. We've done quite well over here. We're building into the last parts of this little aqueduct. Got a lot of platforms to build. We've got a few of these overhangs left to go. But we're doing quite well. We've all the way back to here already. Then why don't we just keep designing? Go all the way to there. All the way to there. That's then going to have our power shafts on top. And how many squares do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. $32. And I did not even have to stare at my own feet. Now these take up 5. That means I'm going to get 7. So why don't I leave a gap at the beginning and a gap at the end. Let's go and just turn off some pumps. Let's not get too distracted by what I'm doing. My beaver numbers are increasing. I'm now at 116, which is my housing capacity. So we're going to miss one. And then we have a gap of 2 and then dump. 1, 2, 1, 2, jump. Okay, and that will be where all of my new water wheels will go. So as you can see, these are going slower. These have also lost a bit of power. They were on about 1200. But, I mean, I am going to seal off the system, so all the water is in fact going to flow in the right direction. And these will, again, be a little bit weaker, but there's going to be, what, 6 more of them? So, you know, I think it should make up for the lost/diverted power. So I think we'll be okay. Okay, these guys are hammering away. We still have a lot of planks, which is one of the big key things. That's what we're using the most of. I mean, we are using some metal blocks and some logs, but planks we are absolutely hammering right now. Let's keep all that going. Scrap metal has also taken a bit of a beating, but we have full metal blocks. So I'm going to go and pause you. I've got one in the background still going, so that'll keep things topped up. I might actually have 2 in the background still going. What are you doing? You're turned on as well. I'm going to go down to 1. I think that's all I need for now. Okay, and so we have the aqueduct to build. We have our pressure relief valve to build. We have this whole mountain. The strip of dead trees, which is an absolutely monumental task. Then, which now I did kind of mention in the name of the stream, and you know, I feel like that makes it a mild promise. I do have to start building Mount Pleasure, the best beaver theme park known to any beaver anywhere. So there is that needs going, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get there, to be honest. Yeah, Oh, we are getting more workers, mind you, so. Yeah, we are getting our builders back, which is good. Because they are the first thing that disappears, I think. Yes, they are. So any workers we are down disappear from our builders. So that is never great. I think what I might do is... Oh, a lot of these guys... I think I've halved and halved them, which is roughly what I was going for. Yes, I have. I'm going to take one more. Because our kohlrabis are still beautiful on 1.4. Should only be 1.2. Ah. Because these have all got 50 in them. So 1.4 is in fact correct. But no, so that's not... With all our other food online as well, it's... Yeah, we don't have so much reliance on kohlrabis. So we shouldn't eat them as fast, basically. And I wonder, with my building... Yep. That is actually going to affect almost nobody. Almost no beaver will be affected by these flames of unity. But they're going to look damn pretty. Right now here, I do and could actually do with... I do need and very much could do with putting down some canola storage. That's going to come in here. It's going to be for canola oil. There's no point in it going anywhere else because this is where it's made and used. And so there might end up being another canola press in here, another oil press. So yeah, we'll go ahead and add that to things as well. And yes, I very much do need extra beavers. Let's see, is there anywhere else? Ooh, we've now got 4 more online, but I've got 12 more possibility. Was there anywhere else I can steal a beaver from? You should be paused. There's one more beaver. I'm going to go and unpause these 2. Right, 6 workers down. Is there anywhere else I can steal a beaver from? We definitely need you going. We definitely need you going. Our gears are looking good as well. Let's go down to the base layer of our industrial area. We've got 1 metalsmith working. That's fine. We need all of our plank workers because we are hammering our planks. And... yeah, we've got 1 gear workshop working, which I'm happy. We are maxed out on gears at the moment, but, you know, I don't want to start using them and then they suddenly disappear. So I'm happy with 1 working. Let's go and put that up to max. I can probably take at least 1 away from you. Do you know what? Let's go 2. Because we've got a very large stockpile of bad water. And I think we've only got our centrifuge working it. How are we doing on dynamite? 109. What I should probably actually do is get some dynamite coming back in. We're missing 7 workers. So we've managed to get one worker in the extra building. But still, that's 1 worker. We're going to take 2 off here. That should help injuries. Because our scrap metal is going up. We need a lot less. 9 hours to make 10. I believe that does cover... our smelter. 10 hours to make 10, I think, would technically cover it. Because I think it's 2 in 2 hours. 2 hours, 2, yeah. So we're slightly ahead of the curve, so we should be okay. What else have we got? I need these guys all in the woodworking areas. Don't want to take those guys away. Okay, we're down to 9. I mean, there's 12 all up, so we've got 3 extra work builders in there. We do have 8 injured beavers. I'm hoping that number drops down. I mean, I've taken a couple out of there. I'm going to go and pause the dirt extractor. We're not using dirt quite yet, and we have almost 2,000. There's an extra worker, and again, hopefully we decrease our injuries a little bit. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. We have only 5 spots missing, so we've managed to get another 7 builders. That's going to help. And it's going to help quite a lot. How many have we got here? 2, 4, 6. Oh, yeah. So you guys... let's have 2 off you. How many layers of dirt do I have here? I think it's 2. It's probably easier for me to actually come around here and have a look from... Yeah, yes, that'll be 2 layers of dirt. Let's go and... That'll be a double dynamite. Just need to make sure I don't... That has to be blown up at night time, where I will not be killing any beavers. Okay, so we've managed to get all of our builders back online, so... That's in essence doubled the size of our building workforce. So that should massively help getting this finished a little bit quicker. Yeah, so look at all these suddenly go up now. I love it when you build something quite simple and they all just suddenly appear. Yeah, they're all prepped. I'll turn up in the morning and all those will suddenly appear. Nice, and so that will in fact be the base of our aqueduct. Or our second relief. First relief aqueduct? Second outflow aqueduct? I don't know, I'm making stuff up as you can tell, as I usually do. And so we've still got all of these stairs to build. They should come very shortly. Okay, nice. I like it. Things are going along really well. We're down to just an average of 36 again. What are we dropping off on? Fermented mushrooms, that's pretty standard. We're not really dropping off on anything. Some people are just unhappy. I mean, they definitely all get everything from Tribute to Ingenuity. But anyway, as I said, no, we need to start thinking about what comes next. Now let us... Okay, that's where our tubeway ends. All the way down on level 2. And actually, you know what I'm going to go and do? We can build vertically, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, wait, this will flood. There's a shame. Does it have to flood? Yes, it kind of does. Yes, I have very much waterwayed that whole system. All the way down here on a base level of 0. Let us start by... so if that's that, let's come out of here. Start by building this. I'm going to go and ask for this to be priority. I'm going to stay down here and play around a little bit whilst they continue to build everything else. And I think, I would like to believe anyway, if I can go and delete this? Yes, I can. Don't pick that up as priority. They say there's no storage space. Clearly I'm building things too quickly. But on that, ladies and gentlemen, oh, look at it. Look at it starting to come along now. It looks absolutely fantastic. All of these impermeable floors are in. The levees are going up. Oh, it looks absolutely fantastic. And on that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have to leave the episode there. The stream will continue, but the episode, I'm afraid, that is all we have time for. And so, for those of you joining us after the fact, as per always, I hope that you will stay safe, happy, and healthy until we see you again, hopefully, on the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye.